we're looking at a bad man right here. This man, Tama Tonga.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing NXT from Orlando, Florida, weighing in at 220 pounds, Tonga!
Few men know as much about hurting people in the ring as Tama Tonga.
Well, Tonga learned from the best. His family are experts at causing excruciating pain.
They're also experts at holding a grudge. Once Tama Tonga sets his sights on you, he is relentless in his pursuit of doing lasting damage.
And what's worse, he's probably going to enjoy every second of it. Tama Tonga has beaten people up all over the world.
And hoarded tag team gold along the way.
And I believe he's ready to deliver another decisive victory.
Well, that's the only way Tama Tonga knows how to do it. Here he is. Behold the Punisher.
And his opponent from New York City, weighing in at 249 pounds,
Damian Priest has proven himself to be extremely capable in the ring, winning the United States title, Money in the Bank, and the World Heavyweight Championship.
Yeah, Damian Priest is an ambitious and hard-hitting superstar that you must take seriously. No matter the odds, the Archer of Infamy always has a shot at winning.
That's right. Priest doesn't care who his opponent is or the stipulation. He's always ready to give it his all. The unbridled power of Damian Priest is about to be unleashed.
Well, hopefully his competition's prepared for what's about to come.
We're live and underway with Tama Tonga in the ring.
Tama Tonga. You never quite know what's going on.
Looking to catch him off guard.
Oh, turning the pin around.
Hold it, reverses it, shoulders down. And an early kick out.
He expended a lot of energy on that kick out, but he's still got a whole lot left.
Strong shove there.
Turning the tables. Caught in a bad spot. Scoop slam.
Lifting their opponent back to their feet in a thunderous right hand.
Mistiming with that springboard.
And he gets directed into the corner. Oh, uncorked a big punch. Oh, jarring uppercut.
Reversal. And that turns things around.
And this is just next level brutality. You can't get caught in a hailstorm like that if you want to win. Measured kick to the vertebrae.
Going for the early pin here. And he kicks out.
Not even close, gonna take more than that.
Tama taking on some damage.
Taking a bit of damage, but he shouldn't worry.
Corey, Damian Priest has had quite the emotional journey lately. Do you think that's going to affect his confidence in this match?
Only if he lets it, Cole. Priest can use those emotions with great effect if he channels them at his current opponent. But if he lets them cloud his vision, Priest could be on the losing end of this one.
Elbow drop! Shoulders down, going for the cover. And he gets the shoulder up before two.
He just pushed the finish line back a mile. Oh, right to the esophagus.
Got answered with a poke to the eye.
Being set up in the corner for something. Oh, huge splash.
Damian Priest, a huge frame and elevates it.
What's going on here?
Oh, God, expect the unexpected. Where are they?
Head games, mind games, but from behind.
Butterfly double up.
Double underhook lift, simply too heavy.
Right into a backdrop.
Boom! And a big boot.
Putting those educated feet to good use with a series of kicks and a big forearm to finish. Damian Priest would like to be your guide on a tour south of heaven. Priest was right on target.
2. And a victory, a win.
Here is your winner, Damian Priest.
He was able to push aside the metaphorical noise in this one and secure the victory.
I'm impressed with this superstar.
A superstar with every ingredient to be a megastar.
Yeah.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 240 pounds, the NXT North American Champion,
By some accounts, LA Knight should never have made it to WWE. Well, he is proving the doubters wrong right now. So, Wade, why the tremendous popularity with this guy?
It's quite simple, Michael Cole. It's the undeniable Kavorka running wild tonight thanks to L.A. Knight. Yeah!
Just take a look at this man, Tala Tonga. Nearly 7 feet tall, over 265 pounds, and he's all business.
And his opponent, representing MFT from Kissimmee, Florida, weighing in at 264 pounds, Tala Tonga.
The powerhouse of the MFT has arrived, and he's set to tower over the competition.
Tala Tonga has already held some titles in Japan with his MFT brethren, and I think he's destined to do the same in WWE.
And before he fulfills that destiny, he's more than willing to get his hands dirty, brutalizing anyone who stands against the MFTs.
He was a monster in Japan, won big titles there. And I can tell you this, he's already been a monster in the WWE too. Man, he might be the biggest guy to come from the bloodline. And that's saying something, man.
Tonga getting things underway here.
And there's no messing around when it comes to Tonga. This man is about his business, and his business is about hurting people and taking what he wants by any means necessary.
Yeah, merciless would be a good word to describe that gigantic brute that is Tonga.
But we already know whose game this is. LA Knight. LA Knight only continues to play by his own rules in WWE, unapologetic and supremely confident as he does so. The odds continually seem to be stacked against him, but that's nothing a man with the cavorka that LA Knight has can't handle.
In fact, I'm pretty sure Knight prefers it when his back's up against the wall.
Sent into the ropes and a sharp elbow to the back. Scoop slam from behind. Boom!
Knight in a state of distress.
And Tonga is carefully calculating every movement.
What does LA Knight need to do here if he wants to land a big win in this match?
Knight needs to get this crowd to keep making noise. The louder they cheer, the more powerful he becomes, bringing the energy and giving the...
He goes for the quick pin attempt. He kicks out before the count hits two.
I honestly do not know what took him so long.
Headbutt. Lifted and completely helpless here. Tonga looks to be in control here.
This can't be how Knight envisioned this fight going.
Quick maneuvering, managing to avoid that bit of offense.
Ooh, what a damaging blow.
Hitting all those vital organs.
Well, kicks like that are less about injury, more about insult. Just mocking their opponent right now. Total disrespect. The disrespect can be tasted in their mouth.
Bam! And now, Knight is getting beaten down.
Tonga is showing no mercy out here.
Stepping onto their opponent. That's going to fire you up with anger.
And he evades sudden, swift, and brutal impact.
Punch! He's left wide open here. Ooh!
Here we go. Tossed outside. Measures right now. Trying to get a little space. Picking up the speed.
Oh! And he saw that coming from Knight.
Each counter leaving these competitors at a stalemate. Dropping the knee.
Starts things off with a knee to the head and follows it up with a discus clothesline.
And Tonga expected that.
There is reason for him to fear what is coming next.
Great taking and dodging there.
To the ring immediately.
Tonga just looking to humiliate his opponent.
And that'll about do it, folks.
Here is your winner, Tonga.
The challenger unable to make it back in time. The ref really had no choice.
I hate a countout. I feel cheated, and I know the WWE Universe feels cheated.
Tiffany Stratton heads down the ramp, ready to speak her mind. I think she's ready to address the champ.
She just threw down the challenge for the champ.
Will she get it tonight?
And that's what I'm talking about. She heard the champ and is answering the call.
Yeah, but she might be falling for a trap here.
She's laid it down. She wants the champion at the next show.
Yeah, but it's all in the champ's hands now.
The champ getting exactly what she came out here for.
The anticipation for the next show is already unbearable. Jade Cargill looks like she has something to say. She's in the ring, something on her mind.
Looks like she's got the championship in her sights.
And this crowd is buzzing over that.
Oh, look who it is. I didn't even know she was here.
Yeah, and I'm sure the champ wasn't expecting her to interrupt.
All eyes on the champ here. What will her answer be?
This might be one of the biggest matches if she actually accepts.
Title match next week. She better be ready.
They both better be ready. Big match set.
We are in for a treat tonight.
The cocky young cruiserweight.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from El Paso, Texas, weighing in at 205 pounds. Eddie Guerrero!
Not only has Eddie's attitude and intensity changed, but just look at him. Look at his eyes. Something changed in this man.
It's like he's a completely different person. This is a totally different personality for Eddie Guerrero, and we've obviously questioned the attitude changes in Eddie. But one thing you can't question is Eddie's work ethic.
In the best shape of his career. And I'm not questioning that attitude change. I'm just saying Eddie's different, and I like it. Here we go, Miles Bourne, stepping out here on his own.
Wilmington, North Carolina, weighing in at 220 pounds, Miles Bourne!
This man was born deaf, but you need only look at the crowd when Miles Bourne makes his entrance. He has the support of the WWE Universe every time he competes.
He's already done them proud early in his career. And I think he's got a lot more career highlights ahead of him, too. Well, this superstar is about to feel the Latino heat as he faces Eddie Guerrero.
Forget the rule book. Eddie knows how to break every rule in the library.
Prepare to get this match going.
You got to hand it to Miles Bourne. He seizes every
But take a look at this, fellas. Quick show of respect to get this one started.
Shake hands all you want, but just remember, you better also be ready to throw hands, man.
There's nothing wrong with showing some mutual respect up top, but you're right. Now's the time to fight. And that prevents Eddie's attack. Up they go!
That'll jam your tailbone.
Oh, what a neck breaker!
Nice amateur takedown all the way over.
It pulls off the reversal. Quick thinking that time. And how do you overcome a superstar as crafty as Eddie Guerrero?
Be craftier. Eddie's always going to say he's going to lie, cheat, and steal to win, so now's not the time to take the high road. Meet him on his terms, and you can at least even the playing field. Nice drop kick, so precise.
And Eddie could be wasting time playing to the crowd.
That just knocked him a bit off balance.
Yeah. Guerrero making quite the impression.
And into the corner he goes.
Clothesline in the corner. With the cover, he's going for it. Only getting one out of that pin.
I thought he might have had him there, but it's early.
And now headed to the outside. Uh-oh, he's searching for something.
And here comes Old Faithful. The steel chair is in hand.
And he's leaving the ring for the moment. Heading back into the ring. Here comes Bourne. Oh, he had that scouted. The head scissor takedown. Eddie Guerrero firing up on the assault.
Miles' toughness needs to kick in here.
Got out of dodge that time.
Big drop kick connects.
Got them off their feet here. Running power slam. Now shoulders down.
Here we go.
Cracks in the armor are appearing now. The match taking some toll.
He's able to dodge that one.
Clubbing blow.
Could be thinking about a power bomb. Way up there. Driven down power bomb. That's Guerrero showing that just when you expect him to cheat, he can just out-wrestle you instead. Eddie up top.
Eddie Guerrero
Gets the knees up. Incredible wherewithal.
Oh, counters back.
big kick to the leg right there. Oh, gonna drop the arm. Oh, gonna roll right through right there. Oh, here we go.
Kicks out.
A long 2.5 in the waning moments of this match. Breathtaking head.
Eddie into the pin. He got the shoulder up in time.
Not quite enough to put him away.
And he's going to the outside, which will start a count out. He's about to become the chairman.
Down with a tilt-the-world backbreaker.
Drop kick.
Referee clearing the area, perhaps trying to prevent these superstars from suffering any more than they already are in this one.
Hitting the chair with full force.
Landing on that chair might have just rearranged some body parts.
And a reversal by Guerrero.
Swapping some big-time swings here.
Eddie gets countered.
Oh, this exchange is whipping this capacity crowd into a frenzy. And this match is swiftly turning into a knockdown, drag-out affair.
Hooked up. Boom! Down across the knee.
Bourne has set his target.
Finds the room to land a back elbow.
These two reaching a standstill with all these reversals.
Surely these men have done enough. An end has to be near.
A steady streak. This could be it. He could win it all here. And only gets a 1 count.
Somehow still in this fight. Not down and out yet. Being stalked, being measured, and clueless to it all.
Not so fast. Hurricane.
Move!
Lifted way high to the heavens.
Crucifix power bomb. Covering their opponent for the win. Not a win. Wow, he's going to celebrate all night long.
Here is your winner, Eddie Guerrero!
And Miles Bourne going to have to come to grips with this loss.
This has to be a tough loss for Miles Bourne here.
Now's the time. Acknowledge your OTC.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the NXT champion, Roman Reigns!
After all Reigns has been through, he is still a force to be reckoned with.
Roman Reigns still has the power and the determination to plow through anything that gets in his way.
And whatever you do, do not call it a comeback. Roman returned every bit as dominant as ever before. This is what they mean when they say aura.
Roman Reigns once again acknowledged by the WWE Universe.
And a little advice to anyone who may share the ring with Roman, it's best served that you do the same. Here comes All Ego.
And his opponent from Hamilton, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 225 pounds, All Ego, Ethan Page.
Love him or hate him, Ethan Page is impressive.
Divisive as he is calculated and highly skilled, Ethan Page knows how to succeed between the ropes.
Whatever it takes for All Ego to get what he wants.
Well, this gentleman wanted to step foot on the island of relevancy.
Well, here he is, and I promise it's going to take everything he has if he wants to make it off the island.
The sound of the bell means we're ready with Roman Reigns.
The textbook definition of aura. Roman Reigns is a man who essentially walks on water in this industry. Whether it be as the enforcer of the Shield or all the way to being the tribal chief, Reigns has always personified dominance.
It doesn't matter what you call Roman Reigns, just as long as you acknowledge him.
Yeah, but Ethan Page is a man who knows what it takes to get to the top, and he won't let anyone take that away from him.
And it seems like All Ego enjoys the top as much as he likes getting under people's skin. Everything about him just feels like nails on a chalkboard to me.
Hit hard, straight into the pin.
Kick out before a two.
Brazen move going for a pin this early, but it did give him a little trouble.
Locking up with the collar and elbow.
Oh, man!
Desperate times call for desperate measures, and in this business, there's no more desperate a time than when you have to face off against Roman Reigns.
Absolutely, Cole. And it's a dangerous strategy, but I think you have to take the risk of goading and taunting Roman Reigns. You have to outsmart him and bait him into failure. Again, a dangerous strategy.
Able to escape and down into a headlock.
He is locked in, and it has his opponent dead to rights. Belly to back suplex imminent.
Roman telegraphing that one.
Things are getting risky. This will not end well.
On the apron!
The hardest part of the ring. That was worse than being hit by a cinder block.
Farm smash after the stomps.
Oof. Mounting their...
Ethan wards that attack off. Took him out at the knee.
All's fair in love and war, gentlemen. I saw nothing but effective offense. Rearranging the face with a stomp.
Stomped into the ground.
Capitalizing on Page's mistake.
Going for the legs, going right after the base. Wrestling 101. If you can't stand, you can't fight.
And he gets delivered back into the ring.
He's got to make some moves here or suffer the countout.
He gets back in right before the count. The cover.
Shoulders are down.
Gets Gets his shoulder up before the 2 count.
He's still not staying down for the count.
Spear by Reigns.
Ethan's chances are fading.
That might have put it away. 2. He manages to kick out. What strength.
Somehow mustering the strength to kick out at the last second.
It's not often we see the tribal chief held up at the 1-yard line. You have to think Roman will...
From the top.
Diving double axe handle.
Oh, ouch. Ooh.
Vicious sidewalk slam.
His body is dealing with a lot of stress here.
Roman Reigns tapping into that magic.
He's able to counter that. Clothesline in the corner.
Uses an elbow to disrupt that attack.
Getting sent to the turnbuckles.
Getting set up on the top rope. Are we going to throw the first right into a whiplash down to the mat?
Elbow drop. Roman for the win. And Roman Reigns is your winner.
Here is your winner, Roman Reigns!
Page comes up short, unable to secure the win here tonight.
Ethan Page has got to move on from this loss. He really can't dwell on this one for too long, man.